Hello and welcome back. We hope you enjoyed that last video. Well, coming up next is the weather with our new weather person, Weather. Weather?
Yes, thank you, News, and hello to all of you. Today's weather is going to be basically the same thing as it has been for the past 1,000 years, which is, of course, patterns of movement and disturbances within the Earth's atmosphere. As you probably know, the main source of weather is the energy that reaches the Earth's atmosphere and geography from the sun. Although the Earth's larger geographic features, such as oceans, mountain ranges, forests, etc., also contribute significantly to the differing concentrations of different elements in the atmosphere, as well as the ability for the atmosphere to move with ease across the surface of the planet.
Yes, but...
Hang on there, News. I'm not done yet. So anyway, the most prevalent characteristics of weather is, of course, wind, which is movement of atmosphere across the surface of the Earth in a vain attempt to establish uniformity within itself. Other common characteristics of weather include precipitation, which is water which has been evaporated from off the surface of the Earth, and which then rises and cools and condenses and then eventually returns to the surface of the Earth in either the form of rain, snow, hail, or fog. And atmospheric disturbances, known as storms, which are generally differentiated according to whether they began over the land or earth, and include such atmospheric phenomena as tornadoes, hurricanes, typhoons, thunderstorms, lightning storms, among others.
Yes, but weather. I asked you to talk about the weather, not weather in general. The use of the definite article in this case clearly implies that you should be talking about a contextually explicit weather, not just weather overall.
Right, I was getting there. Anyway, since the position of the Earth with relation to the Sun currently has the northern hemisphere pointing more towards the Sun than the southern hemisphere, the northern hemisphere is experiencing what is commonly known as summer, which means that it is receiving more hours of sunlight during each terrestrial revolution, and that the sunlight that it is receiving is also more direct. This, of course, heats up the atmosphere more than during the other seasons, and therefore contributes to a specific subset of weather phenomenon as determined by the relative proximity to the equator and the local geographic phenomena.
Yes, but...
Look, would you quit interrupting me, please? So, as I was saying, that's what is going on in the northern hemisphere right now, while in the southern hemisphere, the opposite is taking place. As that half of the Earth is pointing away from the Sun, it is receiving less sunlight per terrestrial revolution, and the sunlight that it does receive is less direct, and therefore the atmosphere in general is cooler and is therefore more prone to winter weather, such as snow.
That's really nice and all, but couldn't you delimit your description of the weather to a more explicit prediction that our viewers can use?
No, duh. First of all, weather is so complex that it is impossible to accurately predict what weather can be expected in a predetermined geographic region. And secondly, our broadcast is being posted on the World Wide Web, so theoretically, our audience could include anyone from any location on the entire planet at any given point in time.
Come on, you need to give us a weather prediction so that we can move on.
Fine. I predict that all of our viewers will experience weather effects sometime within the next 48 hours. Happy?
Yes, Weather, thank you very much for that forecast, and thank you for watching this edition of the Wendorfian Times. Good night.
I don't know about that. I'd say there's like an 85% chance of rain tonight.
Why did you say that in the first place?
Look, dude, I didn't go through 6 hours of meteorological training just to sit here and spout off information that any fool can find on the Weather Channel.
What?